So, hello. Welcome. This is just a live, just talking with Miss Ebony Kane about some of the social issues that are going on today, and also, it's okay.
That's my badass dog, y'all.
We
Sorry.
love you,
Trying to
Gigi.
be in here. She's like, no, mommy, we can't have alone time.
We love you, Gigi. We love you. But yeah, this right here is just a kind of like a show. I guess that's what you could say. I guess we could turn it into a show. Just talking about some of the social issues that are going on today, and also just catching up with my friends
Right?
because I mean, with quarantine going on, so much is happening, and of course, we don't have that much time to kind of catch up with people we care about. And so I really want to use this time to catch up with those people and talk to other people. So there will be several lives coming to you, hopefully weekly. Hey, I see 713 WAZY. I don't know what it is. But but yeah, so several IG lives that will be coming to you, uh, and they will also be on YouTube. So I'm hoping to you know build a YouTube channel,
For guys.
right? Hoping to build a YouTube
No
channel.
pressure.
Yeah, no pressure, no pressure.
No pressure. Just whatever. That's
None.
all.
None. It's just a casual conversation. And so I'm also going to try to, as there's a couple of people that have started businesses, black-owned businesses, and I want to talk to those individuals too to get them to kind of come on and have a conversation about their business that they started. And yeah, so several opportunities for you all to get to know some of the people that I know because they are awesome. And yeah, so Ebony, would you like to just start out and introduce yourself to those who do not know you?
Let's see. What kind of information thing? Just general.
Well, before you start, I just want us both to smile so that way I can put this on the kind of like the caption thing.
Okay.
So I'm gonna count to three, and I'm gonna get you to smile. I can't see you because I'm trying to take the picture. So okay, I'm gonna say one,
Okay.
2, 3, and you be ready. Okay. All right. 1, 2, 3.
I don't know.
Okay. Great. One more. 1, 2, 3.
I try to be as still as possible.
Yeah. Okay. So hopefully they turned out.
Okay.
Hopefully they turned out good. So that way, we'll have like a what do you
Yeah.
call it? Like a
Cute little screenshot.
right, right. To go on the front. Who is that?
666.
Oh yeah. I see it now. Hey. Oh, I see Natalie is here. Hey, Natalie.
Yeah. Hey,
I am Hair Glam. I will definitely need to reach out to Natalie too because I'll need her to come on and get some information about her business. Putting everybody out there, no matter where you from. You can be from LA. We're gonna have you on the show.
Oh, live in goddess.
Right? Hey girl. Oh, I need to add you to my calendar too, girl. All right. So
Yes. Oh, yes.
Yep. I'm adding everybody. I got a whole big calendar. So for those of you that have just joined, let me just give you a heads up of what's going on. So this right here, this is just a IG live, basically like a little TV show that I am starting. And so my first guest is Miss Ebony Kane. And so coming up, yeah, the beautiful Miss Ebony Kane, right?
Oh, well, thank you, my beautiful friends.
Oh, thank you. So, there's going to be several IG lives over the course of the month. I'm hoping to drop one every week, but we'll see. This is the first one. We're just going to be talking about social issues. We're going to be talking about guys. We're going to be talking about girls. We're going to be talking
Sorry, guys.
everything. Nothing is off limits. So be prepared. Okay. So we hopefully you all can grab your wine cooler, grab your coffee, grab your tea, your water, whatever it is, because it's not going to be long. It's going to be quick. So I'm just going to let Miss Ebony Kane introduce herself, and then after she does that, we'll just jump into some conversation.
Oh dear. Okay. Hi guys. I'm Ebony Cat. That's my real name, not just my IG name. That's me. Let's see. I'm a single mother. I work a full-time job. My son is 8. I also have a puppy, so I have both of them. It's a lot sometimes, but I love both.
Shout out Gigi.
Yeah. Oh Lord. Don't make us start whining. Let's see. I'm in property management. I love being social. I have a great group of close friends. And we can't wait to travel when COVID is over. I don't know.
Right.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah.
Just
And
like
then we can start out with that traveling thing, because I mean that's like something that has been depressing to a lot of people, not being able to travel.
yeah.
But is there a place that you would like to go, after all of this is over? If you could say this is the one place that I want to go and visit, where would that be?
I really want to go. There's quite a few places. I really want to go to Tahiti.
Ooh, gee.
So beautiful, those little floating islands, and your hut like floating in the middle of the ocean, and you have your own little canoe. Yeah.
Oh, Tahiti. I've not really heard that many people mention Tahiti.
It's so beautiful. The first time I ever saw it, I was just like, oh my God, I gotta go there.
Oh. I mean, it could be a girls' trip. I'll go.
I'm sure it's just a very relaxing place, not somewhere, not really for the turn up, but just to like get into and just relax, stress free.
So basically, what you trying to say? That's a boo trip.
I didn't say all that, but just make a good boo trip. However, real Beto, y'all going to Tahiti? That ain't true.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
They gotta be packing in the pockets.
Yes. Yeah.
So Tahiti, that's cool. That's cool. I'm ready. Well, I have plans to go to Paris, because I've never been.
Yes. I would like to go to Paris too. I haven't been either.
Yeah. See, I would
love the money, sis. Paris.
Right? Yeah, I would really love to go to Paris, because I just see so many pictures and I hear so many things about their culture over there. Well, the many cultures that are over there. And I kind of just want to take like a European tour.
Yes. I feel like that would be the best way to do it. If you want to.
Yeah, visit a lot at the same time.
Yeah.
That's cool. So I guess we could start out with our next question. So, I mean, how has the pandemic been treating you?
Well,
girl, wait, I gotta stop us, because guess who is on?
No, I saw that and I want to acknowledge it. Let's just keep moving. Ain't stroking nobody's ego today.
How about we just say yin yang? But we ain't gonna boost his head up. Right. I need to reach out to him too. But so how about the pandemic? How has it been treating you?
Okay, so as much as I'm like, it's been so horrible, blah 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 blah. And yes, don't get me wrong, I'm not insensitive to the things that have happened. But if you ask how it has personally affected me, I've been blessed in the fact that I still have a full-time job. I have not missed bills. I have not had to experience that part of it. However, it has made my job and my everyday more difficult.
Yeah.
So if I look at it that way, it's still been tough. And then all those little outlets that you used to have to like get out of the house and kind of let off some steam and just about it all, that's not available anymore.
Yeah.
Or it's very limited, or you don't feel comfortable going. So
yeah, you really can't do anything like, I mean, other than take a walk outside.
Yep.
Especially for those people that do not live alone. Like, if you have somebody that live in the house with you.
No, if you have an 8-year-old and a puppy around,
You ain't got nowhere to go.
all day, everywhere you go. Like, I can't go to the bathroom alone. Like,
Sit in the bathroom.
hey, they don't know at all. Scratching on the door now.
But I mean, speaking of the pandemic, I mean, we can't really go anywhere. I mean, I've heard people talk about going out on dates and things like that, like people getting creative. I mean, this is really forcing a lot of folks to get creative, no doubt. But how would you say, like, I mean, I don't know, like dating, like, how has that been since the pandemic?
What is that? That's something we used to do back in the before pandemic days. Like, what is
No,
no, but seriously, if you look at it, what is dating during a pandemic? Like, what is it?
yeah,
How do you do it? Like, comfortably, safely, but at the same time, get to know each other. Like, how
yeah, that's true.
more? I mean, work hours are just weird. Either you're working like crazy or you're not working.
Yeah, yeah.
And I don't know.
Yeah.
And then I like to meet people in person, personally.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I feel much more comfortable meeting someone in person than, through a phone, because you never know what you're gonna get.
I was like, I wonder if she gonna say it. You need to know if they talk, if they short, if they
very photogenic. They got
or
angles
they wide.
person, and it's all angles, and you like, oh.
You need to know all the things. You can't really do that. You can't really do that. I wonder if this pandemic is like really, I don't know, opening up more like people are having more conversations like on the phone. Like people are getting to know each other more.
Right about that. You're right about that. It has to be. I mean, dating during a pandemic has to be more intimate, because you can't really go to public places. So,
right.
So right, you would think it would leave time for you to have more and spend more intimate time, getting to know conversations, all that stuff. But no, I personally have been working like crazy, so I've been really exhausted. Like,
it is hard. I feel like I want to shout out Avery. Hey, Avery. I ain't seen Avery in a long time. I don't think you know Avery. Do you know Avery? He used to Avery. I don't want to get. Well, I mean, you don't live there no more. Oh, you remember Avery?
Yeah, I remember. Yeah,
Yay, you remember Avery?
Yeah, I remember.
But I mean, even with the pandemic, I mean, a lot of people are working from home, and it's kind of like, before COVID, I know I was one of the people like, oh man, it would be so cool to work from home. But I mean, like, how is it really like working from home, like for you?
Let me tell you something. I am so happy to be back in the office because I cannot get my work done from home. Like, I have too much physical work to do in the office. So if I'm at home, I can only do a portion of what I have to do for work, and so close everything down.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, it's a process. I say Avery said it's a process. Yeah, because I mean,
me to get for things to like stack up. Anxiety when things are like too many things are pending. I can't even sleep at night because I'm thinking about everything that I have to do and get in order for the next.
Yeah, that's so true. And then I feel like even with working from home, as soon as somebody sends you an email, I feel like I have to respond, because if I don't respond, I kind of feel like they think I'm not working.
They think you're not doing anything. I was sitting there, literally the computer is like right here, and I'm just like looking every 5 seconds. Yeah, I did the same thing. I mean, it's normal, I guess.
Yeah. But I mean, so like I've started like putting stuff on my calendar, like work time. And I'm just like, I'm gonna put this on my calendar to let you know that I'm busy this time. So if you don't get an email from me, this is the reason why.
That's smart.
But so yeah, so I mean, of course, everything going on, we're stuck in the house, but there's still a lot of people that I mean, we still have to go outside, we still have to go to the grocery store and things. And so, what about like Black Lives Matter? Like, how do you feel about the whole movement? Like, how do you what I guess you could say what is one thing that comes to your mind whenever you hear the phrase Black Lives Matter?
I mean, long overdue. You know what I mean? It's long overdue. Why did it even take us this long? But you know, everything happens its own timing. So right now was perfect timing. I think the fact people were able to come together the way that they were, and that it was able to get as much attention as it was able to get because we were isolated,
Yeah.
you know, and people were seeing everyone all over the world die, and we realized throughout this entire virus that we are one species, no matter what the color is. So I think it just brought people together, and so when something happened, they didn't see just a black person; they saw a person that they were connected. And that's
Yeah.
one difference that I've seen. I've seen people who are not black standing with us,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
I think that's just proven that it was the right time. Um,
That's so true. Yeah. With us being in the house, we're kind of glued to social media right now. We're glued to the TV, and it's like we don't have any other choice but to see it. And it's not just us as African Americans. Everybody is looking at this, no matter what color your skin is, and it's like all this attention that should have been, on these issues a
yeah,
long time ago, they're actually now getting, the attention that it needs.
exactly.
But I hate so bad for the families, especially like George Floyd, Jacob Blake. I mean, I just went to DC. Um, we missed you, but
Oh,
we missed you.
I wanted to be there.
Yes, we missed you. But I mean, just being in DC and hearing the families of all of the individuals that have, passed, it was crazy. I mean, I'm not even gonna lie. I cried like while one of the family members was talking because I mean that was the last. Who knows? Of course, who knows when death is gonna knock at your door or a family member's door? But at the same time, it's kind of like to know that that family member has passed away and it was due to just hatred. That's like you gotta heal from that. Like,
That's
yeah,
heartbreaking.
yeah,
Like
yeah.
a triple like blow, because not only have you lost someone that you love, which is always a hard thing to go through in the first place, but
Mhm.
now you know it wasn't because of anything that they had done. They didn't get to grow and be sick, old, or just die from natural causes, like, you know, some of us that are fortunate enough. So it just hurts to see their life taken from them.
Right, right. And Avery has a good question. Y'all, yeah, y'all are free to ask Miss Ebony Kane any questions that you want to ask her. But Avery has a question, and he said, "How are you handling coworkers who are not always?" I think that says
Allie,
allies. My contacts ain't no good, and I ain't want to get all up in the camera. Allies of the movement,
allies.
allies.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So, fortunately enough for me, my coworkers have all been very supportive. I have not had to deal with that, and I'm very, very happy that I haven't, because that's a tough situation to be in. You know, at that point, like, my job may be, you know, on the fence, depending on who this is that's not my ally. You know, are they my superior? Are they below me? Or are they my, you know, coworker?
Mhm.
So I think it's tough. But what I will say is, if I did have someone that was against it, I would definitely speak my piece, but I would speak it in a respect, like, because I feel like, You don't have to be disrespectful, ugly, or profane when it across. If you use it right, people will listen to you.
Yeah. Yeah. That's so true.
So you turn off when you get too vulgar and you get too, ignorant about it. So because it is a professional environment, you want to voice your opinion. You still want to represent your cause and be true to yourself, but you want to do it in a way that's professional, with dignity.
Yeah. Yeah. And I think it's another, I mean, I know for me, like, I grew up in a home where my mom was like, you get your set of encyclopedias, and then you also get this set of Black history books that you need to read. When you read a chapter out of those, you need to read a chapter out of these. And so I think I kind of grew up like always knowing, kind of like a little bit about the history of, where we've come from, what we have, the suffering that we've went through, as the African American people. And so, I mean, I don't know, have you had people, coworkers, or just people in general just to reach out to you and say, hey, I'm so sorry, I didn't really know, like I've been doing research. If there's anything, that I can do, like, have you had people to personally reach out to you and say things like that?
Yeah, actually, I did have a couple of people that reached out and were like, I'm so sorry, and I can only imagine what your son, because I live downtown, and the whole like standoff and everything, all that was happening right here in front
Yeah,
of the window.
yeah,
Someone heard all of that. He could see all those people out the window. He could hear all that stuff going on. It was so many cops, more cops than I have ever encountered. And it was like they were kind of like hurting the crowd, like in a certain way, but they were being aggressive. And my son was looking out the window and waiting to arrest them. They were just being wall. And he's like, Mommy, what's going on? And I couldn't bear to tell him like everything. I couldn't bear to tell him a Black man was killed by the police for no reason. And son, you're gonna grow up to be a Black man, and you might have to, worry about this because it's the reality of today.
and that's like a good question though. Like, so what advice would you give to somebody that is, they have a son that's your son is 8, so how, like, they're around that age, so what advice would you give them whenever they do act?
I mean, it's up to you as a parent. But for me, my son already has enough fears that he's working through. I don't want to add on to that. I want to tell him something like that when he's ready. And even if he's not ready, but as long as I can wait so that he's really going to understand me, he's going to understand what I'm saying without just being afraid, but without it just becoming a whole nother fear that he has to overcome right now. You don't have to worry about that right now. You're just a little boy.
Yeah.
You're just a little boy. But I will prepare you until the time comes for you to know that you need to protect yourself.
Yeah.
Fortunately, just because he's a little boy, we've seen little boys be slain too. So
Yeah. Yeah, that's so true. And like
yeah,
more than one. I mean, that's
I
crazy.
know. I know.
And then Avery said, what about while silence? I feel I need to know where you stand.
You feel
Like,
you need I stand? Oh,
no, like your coworkers. So if there's a
oh,
silent coworker, I'm assuming, yeah, I'm assuming that's what he's saying. If there's a silent coworker, like, if you have coworkers that are expressing, hey, if there's ever anything that I did to offend you, I'm so sorry. I'm gonna do my research. I'm gonna do the work. But there's this one coworker that's like, Black Lives Matter, whatever. I mean, I know it's kind of like out of tradition. Some coworkers don't feel comfortable about talking about politics and things like that. And so, I mean, me personally, I feel like I can respect them for that because I do have an older coworker. I don't know how old he is, but he old. And so, and so, I mean, for him, it's like, back in the day, like you ain't really share like information about your personal life. You didn't really talk about politics. You didn't really talk about religion like that. And
exactly.
so yeah,
Exactly.
I guess that's what Avery's trying to say. Like, what about the silent coworker? Like, do you feel like you would need to know like where all of your coworkers stand?
Okay, so again, like I said, I didn't experience. So I didn't experience silence. I didn't experience, anyone standing up for it or whatever. So, but I can only, spectate on what I now. I think I'm like you. I'm not gonna pick a fight with you. I can't. I can only lead you to the water. I can't make you drink. I can't. So I can only voice my opinion and say how I feel. But I can't. I'm at work in a professional environment. I don't want to give them any reason to fire. And I'm not going to let you be the reason. So if you choose to be silent, that's fine. I don't know where you came from. And like you said, like older people, they grew up in a certain time. They grew up in these times. A lot discriminated against. Black people, not just us, everybody who was different was discriminated against.
Yeah.
So society has changed a lot. The only thing I could do is, I mean, I make a mental note of that for sure. Like,
Yeah.
I definitely probably going to look at you differently if I feel like, you're just being silent.
Yeah.
And yeah, I'm going to look at you differently, but our relationship will never be the same. But I'm not going to poke and prod at you at my job. No.
Yeah. 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 And I mean, that's the reason why I feel like the election is so important. Everybody that plans to vote that's on this live, please hit the heart little emoji to let us know that you plan to vote, because we need to see, that everybody is registered. If you are not registered, you can reach out to Go Larger Initiative. It's on my page, all over my page, and we can get you registered. But I need to see some hearts down at the bottom. I don't.
Vote.
Yeah, yeah. Or just say, yes, I'm going to vote. Because we need everybody to vote. This election is like extremely, like it's important. But okay. So we talked about social issues that's going on, all the injustices that are going on right now. Um, but let's just get into some, let's just be nosy.
Oh, Lord, I don't like that look on your face. What is this?
Let's be nosy.
Uh,
So I want to talk about something fun.
okay.
So what do you enjoy doing for fun? I mean, you're a Houston native. What do well, this is pre-COVID. Let's just say
Pre-COVID.
yeah. What did you enjoy doing for fun?
Well, like I said, I'm a social person. So I just like to get, even if it's with my friends or with my son or, my family, whatever. But we love traveling. We love I mean, I like just hanging out around. Like maybe just go by the pool, but I just like being social.
Yeah.
Home kind of like too much is depressing to me.
Yeah. So where would you say your favorite social spot to go to was pre-COVID? And that's okay. You can tell the truth. Tell the truth, shame the devil.
Where was my favorite social spot? I don't remember.
Let me see.
I did like the address though, y'all. I did. I always had fun at the address.
Yeah, I was gonna say address. Where do we go on Fridays? I mean, I can't even remember.
On Fridays?
Where was the Friday spot? It's like, oh, that's the spot where gosh, where we were running in the rain.
Or it's been a while.
Aura, there we go, Aura.
Rhonda.
Aura was the place to go on Friday evenings. I mean, address, yes.
Oh, a long time ago.
It has been a long time ago.
Time ago, yeah.
But I mean, you kind of miss it when you don't have the opportunity to go.
Nice there. We had many fun nights there.
Right? Because, I was always late because I was dreading it because I felt like we went all the time. But now if somebody said, oh, let's go to Aura post-COVID, yeah.
Right?
Got an outfit and everything.
Right? New outfits.
Right? And so, I guess, okay, just one more question. And then we'll kind of wrap it up.
All right.
So how do you feel about, like, of course we talked about earlier, just kind of like dating during the pandemic, but so pre-COVID, how do you feel the dating scene is in Houston? You could be honest. I mean,
Oh, I am. Oh, I am. I'm gonna be honest. It sucks. No, okay, no, okay, no, for real. It's. I think Houston is very cliquish, in my opinion. I know all of you or my friends have heard me say this before. Very cliquish. Like people travel in groups and cliques of friends that they already know. So it makes it harder to meet new people if you're not in that clique.
that's true.
It's annoying.
That's so true.
How y'all traveling quick like that? Don't you go places to meet people? It's really irritating.
It really is.
Over and over again in little clicks.
Yep. It really is. Like same clicks over and over and over again.
Very cliquish. That's one thing I don't like about it.
Yep. And I mean, you're a Houston native. Do you feel like it's always been like that, or do you feel like it just recently?
I don't know. I want to say it wasn't like that before, but I said I was so young when I left here that maybe I just didn't notice because I found it hard to believe that it just turned that way. Like I don't think. I think there was always a foundation.
Well, I mean, since I've been here.
Yep, that's right. It's like high school.
Like high school.
It is. Like whole life.
And then there's somebody, well, the same person that said it's like high school. Is it BK Bear? I can't see. Yeah, BK Bermuda. That. You said you have a question. What's your question? Go ahead and type it in. We'll see.
Oh, H-Town.
H-Town for high school. Well, I mean, I can't really say that. I mean,
now you're Houston. Nah, don't do that.
That's what I was gonna say. Like, I mean, I love the city now. I mean, I love the city. Can't just, not the city, but I mean, since I've been here since the end of 2010. I mean, I feel like it's kind of changed. I know one thing, like with Houston, it's kind of like if there's a new spot, you want to go to it, see how it's going to do, because it may not be there.
Oh, gosh, yes.
6 months, 8 months down the line, it may not even be there.
Wait, I'm telling you.
Exactly. And so, I mean, that's the only thing I can say about Houston, like, as far as, like, the social scene. Is like, once you find a good spot, I mean... Right. But yeah, exactly. But yet and still you still following the same clique because this clique done opened up this spot, it closed, but they opened that spot up.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. Where would you take an out of towner? What? For daytime?
Where would you take an out of towner for daytime activities? Is this COVID time or is this pre-COVID, post-COVID?
For real. I'm not going any day activities right now.
Right. Avery said, I lived in Atlanta, New Orleans, and Houston. They all have cliques. But you lived in Atlanta too. Like, how do you feel about Atlanta?
I loved Atlanta, guys. But I was young. Atlanta was different than it is now. And it was wonderful. I went there and I met all kinds of people. Like, yeah. I saw a lot. I did a lot.
And so, I mean, like, Atlanta for me is like one of those cities where I'm just like, every time I go, I'm like, it's so stressed out. I mean, people think Houston is kind of like stressed out, but I feel like Atlanta is like, I feel like I'm always in an Uber going like all over the place whenever I'm in Atlanta.
Not as big. It takes like 15 minutes to get somewhere in Atlanta. If you say it takes 15 minutes, they be like, oh my God, that's so long. It's Atlanta, I promise. You're like, what? That ain't long. 30, 45 minutes is long. That's what it takes to get one end of Houston to the other.
Yeah.
Atlanta isn't.
Yeah.
Although a lot of little counties like outside of the city.
Yeah.
So, and that does take a long time.
That's true.
Yeah.
So BK Barracuda said post-COVID. So where would you take someone for daytime activities post-COVID?
I don't know. I'm a mom, y'all. I get out when I can. But
I mean, I feel like you just said it.
Maybe, I think, yeah. course, they had day parties on the weekends. You got to go to Turkey Leg Hut.
Mm-hmm.
Where else?
Address, Turkey Leg Hut. I mean, even Prospect Park.
Prospect. Oh yeah,
Yeah,
Prospect.
Prospect Park. And then I mean, if you, it's kind of like, what crowd do you want?
Yeah.
That's another thing in Houston.
A little bit like on Sundays or something in the day.
Yeah, yeah. So I mean, it just kind of depends on what kind of crowd you want, and you know where, you know, who, I don't know. I guess what if you want music, if you want live music, things like that. But I mean, you can get hookah at all three spots. You can get good food at all three spots. I mean, what would you say your favorite restaurant is, though?
Mm, Favorite restaurant? I ain't gonna lie. I love me some steak 48. I like
Yeah,
48. That's my
yeah,
I love steak.
yeah. Steak 48 is really good.
Yeah. What about you?
Um, I feel like it's between Steak 48 is good. That kind of turned me, but um gosh, I mean, I'm in between like Italian and like seafood. Even though I don't eat a lot of seafood, which is weird, but I do like ocean air.
Oh yes, Ocean Air is good.
I do like ocean air, and then I do like Maggiano's, however you want to call it. But those are probably my two favorite.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
Ocean Air too.
And then somebody said, "Do you have a Nobu in Houston?" We got a Nobu. Yeah, yeah. I think we got a Nobu. I'm not mistaken. You may have to Google BK Barracuda.
Mm-hmm.
But I know.
Oh man.
Where you from, BK?
Hey, Bermuda.
Why did I say Barracuda?
I don't know. That's what I said. Oh, that's what I said. She just disrespectful.
Bermuda. I don't know why I can't talk. He said, is it a he or a she?
Oh Lord, oh my God.
Bermuda. I'm sorry. Don't charge it. Don't charge it. I'm sorry.
Oh man.
Okay. Well, all right, y'all. So, I mean, that pretty much kind of wraps up everything that we had to talk to Miss Ebony Kane about. But yeah. But if you want to follow her page, Ebony, you want to give us your IG handle or no? You can.
Oh, sure. It's Miss MS Ebony, Ebony with the Y, CAIN. So yeah, follow me. Haven't been posting much lately, but still, you never know when.
Well, thank you, friend. I really appreciate it. So don't forget, you guys, this is going to be an IG kind of like talk show that we're going to have every single week. We're going to have different guests to come on, and yeah, I'm going to post all of our all of our IG lives to YouTube. So I will be dropping the YouTube channel name in the caption for the post that I'm going to make for this particular IG live. So, BK Bermuda, what do you do?
BK Barracuda.
Still asking questions. Look, you're gonna have to hit us up offline because we finna go.
Right.
But I mean, I'm in the medical field, just FYI. So, anywho, thank you, Miss Ebony Kane. Yay. For being my first guest.
Oh,
bye, y'all.
it's an honor.
Yes. Bye.
Bye.